them flowing. Where do you come from? Where are you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where are you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing.
Oh, it's our 50th episode and hashtag Stadia1000. Oh my gosh,
Yes,
guys, it's happening.
that's
Welcome,
awesome.
welcome, everybody. We were just obviously tuning into the Ryzak Game Over game show. That was pretty awesome, I will say. Awesome to see. But we got a time, so let's get into it. Welcome, bienvenue to Stadia Party Chat Podcast, a cloud gaming talk show where we, two Canadian gaming cloud chat hosts, talk about everything Google Stadia in the past week and the latest on Bungie's Destiny 2. I'm joined, as always, with my super co-host, leveling up the podcast, as always, Sebastian, aka Nads614. How are you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
It's episode 50. We're talking
Yeah.
Destiny 2 TWAB. We're talking all the news, and we're talking giveaway. We have a massive giveaway to talk about this week. And shout out to all the event organizers behind Stadia 1000. You guys made it possible for us to do a giveaway. So we're going to be saying everybody put in hashtag Stadia1000, and we're going to be recording all of your names, putting them in a wheel, and doing a draw at the end. So if you are picked, contact us on Twitter DM, and we will get you your prize. So thanks again to everybody behind Stadia 1000 for letting us do this for our 50th episode. So we are beyond happy to do that.
Mhm.
And now that that's taken care of, let's get into it. What have you been playing this week?
So I play some Destiny 2 for sure. I've been farming some exotic armor and farming for the Midas multi-tool catalyst because you need to get to Fable 3 and up in survival. So it's been a pain in the butt basically. And I've been getting ready for the next season, just collecting some stuff, being ready, seeing what's gonna come up. And also I also play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really got into it. I'm slowly doing the story and just going ahead with the overall like gameplay. I try to just stay focused on the story, and I sometimes just go off and just go to other activity. There's like so much you can do in the game. But what about you?
I myself, I had exams this week. I successfully completed my exams.
Yeah,
What?
congrats.
All A's. That's what you do. You study hard. But other than that, as a celebration, I sat down, I did a marathon stream, and I took down the Demon of Hatred in Sekiro. That is one of the most difficult bosses. Oh my gosh. Just fantastic. I want to give a huge shout out to Bliss for helping me get prepared, walking me through, and coaching me through all of the failures before I got an absolute glorious victory. And then I went on to beat the next hardest boss, Owl, which was, I won't give too many spoilers, but a very difficult boss. A lot of backstory, a lot of drama, a lot of emotions in that sword battle, but I came out victorious again. It was a great stream, but I enjoyed myself. It was a great time. Sekiro is awesome. I'm on the final boss, and so I'll actually be a little sad to beat it, but it'll be a bittersweet ending to the game, I think.
Yeah, definitely awesome. That's great though. Very good game to play. Like now
Yeah.
you finish all of it, so you're gonna move on to a new game now.
Well, I got to get back into Destiny, right? New season coming
Yeah,
around the corner. And
exactly.
I want to give a shout out. We're going to be doing a Tuesday community stream for Stadia Destiny 2. We're going to be getting together every Tuesday. Anybody wants to hop in, we're going to be just playing some Destiny with the community. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. Check out our social media. We'll be posting all the details about that.
Yeah, awesome. Sweet.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's move into the TWAB. So Destiny 2 TWAB this week. Quite interesting. A lot of information, but I'll try to keep it short so we don't overlap in our time. But overall, there's a lot because there's a lot they're talking about. But what's coming up, there's not much because we still have the 23rd of August with like the what you call it, the event there. They're gonna speak about what's coming up. Quite interesting what's gonna come up with Lightfall. There's a lot of speculation what it could be. But moving on to the TWAB, there's a lot of sandbox change, a lot of weapon change. So there's a TLDR, so they basically buff some underutilized weapon archetype like the scout rifle, heavy grenade launcher in PvE. Impact auto rifle, I've always found is like a weapon that's being used a lot, but yeah, it's one of them that is like they're gonna improve to make it better. Lightweight bow, which is it's interesting because I noticed too I never used those bow. They buff multiple perk, fix some bug perk, and update some perk description to be more accurate, so which is good. Buff multiple exotic weapon, added intrinsic anti-champion functionality to some of them, which is great. I love that. Rework a couple exotic weapon whose functionality was causing issue and updated the perk pool for Dares an Eternity weapon. So they're adding original origin trait to some of those 30th anniversary weapon. So very good thing. As you go see here, there's a lot of information. But overall, that's what we have. So they added fixed that 30th anniversary heavy ammo issue. Apparently there was an issue with that, and also added the origin trait. They added a new feature. They're gonna be added. I think it's gonna be on next season. So it's gonna be the airborne effectiveness. The zoom and aim assist is now gonna show into the weapon screen or the inventory screen. So you're gonna be able to see all those detail. Where now you can only see it on DIM or the platform API, third-party based platforms. So. Moving on, weapon architecture. So we have a scout rifle, like I mentioned. They add like 10% damage to PvE. We got the 360 RPM auto rifle, the heavy impact. They're gonna be adding some stability from 6 to 12. It's mainly on the non-sunset auto rifle. Light bow, they reduce the draw time by 5% and increase the perfect draw window, which is like how long you, like the you kind of lose like damage, I think, like as you hold it for longer. I wasn't tracking that, but interesting. End cannon, the only fix is like the dire promises zoom. It wasn't at the correct level. Glaives now, the melee attack, it will activate armor perk like the ACD zero feedback, fence, and a Cartine armlet and necrotic grip, which is awesome. It's gonna be quite interesting to use a glaive for that. Pretty cool. The breach grenade launcher, now the concussion perk is not going to be there anymore because the blinding grenade was doing already the same thing and even better. And they also made the heavy grenade launcher 10% more damage in PvE versus major. So great thing. Weapon pool, like I mentioned, there's a eternity weapon, get a direct trait, and they they fixed an issue with the column perk count not matching the number reset. You know, if you play Crucible, you reset your Crucible rank, it will add another column perk and so on and so forth. I think with Iron Banner and Trials, I was able to get like some of them, like, you know, the Riptide is gonna drop with 3 perk in one of the columns. So yeah, they fixed an issue. Sometimes wasn't right. It was kind of weird, but yeah. So we have that. Moving on, in terms of perk, what they have fixed. So we have the Invader Tracker, basically the Gambit perk, It's renamed Gun and Run, and will give sprint on multi-kill. So quite interesting. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be functional for like even if you don't invade, or you don't get invaded. Skulking Wolf from Iron Banner, activate on kill when low health and work on all PvP. So you can play Crucible and it will work on there. Ambition Assassin, so they made it a little bit better because they noticed that Overflow was doing a better job. So the primary get a 20% more ammo and increase the cap from 50% to 150%. So I'm quite interested to see what's gonna happen with that perk, how good it's gonna work. So yeah. And Wellspring doesn't have any more cooldown. I didn't know there was like a cooldown for it, but apparently there was like a 2-3 second cooldown in between. So now it's gone. So it's great. Perpetual motion, there's no more audio visual feedback. Apparently it was perking too much, so it was coming annoying. I think it's something I didn't notice. Lead from goal, now give the correct amount of ammo if you have 2 special ammo. It's not a perk I use very often, so I wasn't tracking that. Concussion grenade, like I mentioned, is not being dropped, as I mentioned before. V Stinger was applying reduce was applying reduced draw time on linear fusion rifle, and was only intended for bows. So they fixed that, which is quite interesting. I didn't know about that too. Zen moment and particle repeater, they fixed the description so that it's just understandable to like how to read it. So it's gonna be easier to understand. Moving on to some exotic buff. Quite interesting. The Monarch is getting overload round, so intrinsic perk. I love that. Thunderlord, the machine gun, is getting also overload round. Malfeasance is getting unstoppable, but on the explosion, and they get like plus 25 air effectiveness. So airborne effectiveness. Sorry. So that's gonna be quite interesting because I've seen this weapon being used in PvP a lot, and it's gonna get even more, I think. Wish Ender. So Wish Ender, they have a lot of change they bring it to it. They added anti-barrier. They increased the number of hits for 2 to 3. So when you hit the anti-barrier, you're gonna have to hit it 3 times to break the shield. Increase the damage versus champion, major, and mini boss by 10%, and the draw time is decreased. So I think that's gonna be awesome to see. Moving on, we have the TQ's divination. All it's getting is a draw time decrease. Legend of Accurious. If you don't know it's the heavy shotgun. I think I deleted it because I don't use it. But now the catalyst is granting tranche barrel, and it's they pair the stats based on other legendary weapon to. I guess it's gonna be more utilized now. Quite interesting. Callus Mini Tool, they're adding some airborne effectiveness. The Meta Multi Tool is adding some zoom. Drang is getting some airborne effectiveness. Sweet Business, they're adding more airborne effectiveness. Fighting Lion is receiving from 5 to 8% damage buffed and increase the earth to 6 seconds. So they're making basically Fighting Lion better. And I know it's been used a lot in PvP, and a lot of people not a big fan of it, but hey, okay, well, we'll see. Maybe it's going to be an increase in use in PvP. So, all right, moving on to some exotic reward. Lord of Wolf, the famous one that everybody uses in PvP. So they're reducing the ammo in PvP to 10. I think it was at 15 when you start with it. Reduce the burst size and delay. Decrease the damage by 20% in PvP, but they're adding 20% damage in PvE. So that's a good thing. I think hopefully we're not going to see it as much use, but we'll have to see. DMT, Dead Man Still, is getting a change within the cranial spike effect. So to only grant reload, aim assist, and range stack. And with the catalyst, it will add like if fire RPM boost of 20%. Um, no, and no, sorry. With the catalyst, it add like a faster RPM if fire, but it reduced 20% damage. So it's not gonna be as powerful, I think, in PvP. But I think like a couple seasons they nerf it again, and now they nerf it again. So I don't know if it's gonna be for the better, but we'll have to see. Collective obligation. Collective obligation is the one right there. As you can see, this one is getting, I think, more buff. So collective obligation is getting void leech to 15 second in PvE, and no more cooldown. Add 20% damage in PvE when void leech. Less it to charge for void leech. Also kill debuff enemy charge void leech, and when you are debuff, like it's gonna be like leeching also, but you cannot like throw a grenade, that's a suppressing grenade, suppress yourself and get the debuff. So yeah, it just, and it fixed a bug because people were doing that to get the perk on it. So we'll have to see. The good thing is that they're making this weapon better. I can see it more used in PvE and also PvP, so that's awesome. Armor, pretty much just only armor they like fixing is omniculus and a whisper chain. So they're reducing the damage resistance. They show some tier here, but like basically the overall, it just reduced the yeah, the PV the damage resistance you gain in PvP. No change in PvE. I kind of like that they changing a lot of stuff like more for PvP to make it more better for PvP. But yeah, some future change. So things are gonna look at shotgun spread is gonna change. Bow swapping, I think it's gonna be slower or like reducing. Trace rifle, they're gonna try to make it better to use. Full auto settings, I know there's like the mod you can install. I don't know if they're changing that or what, but I think that was a great idea. Sniper and flinch. So apparently some people were like able to snipe through flinch. I had that happen to me, but I was never able to like snipe if I'm flinching so much. I don't know if it has to do with controller or even mouse and keyboard. Balance change for PvP and for pulse rifle, eye impact scout, and fusion rifle. I think they're like noticing too many people are using those, so they're gonna try to change it. So we'll have to see. The glaive, they like have some future change. They want them to interact more with other exotic armor with a buff melee. I think they were all at the beginning and they start like removing them and or changing. So they still have to do some like fixing on that. Reworking on enhanced perks, so like the perk that you use for crafting your weapon, you can enhance them, so that maybe they're gonna make them better because now you farm for those exotic, like we call it I'm running a blank, that other golf ball for like crafting, so you have to farm for those so that you can get it, right? Specs mods into base perks. So yeah, so I wonder, I'm trying to figure out what's that exactly. So some of the mod you install into some of the armor, they're gonna try to make it basic or something, or they're gonna be integrated within the armor or within the weapon, so we'll have to see. Moving on, we got some patch. The big change they're having is that they're changing the patch number. So because we're with the Witch Queen DLC, they're gonna change the number 6.0.0, and then after Lightfall is gonna be 7.0.0. So basically they're going back into matching Destiny 1 and then Destiny 2. From my understanding, that's what they're going with. So quite interesting. That's starting on August 23rd at reset. They're gonna move from 4.0, I think, yeah, 4.2.0 to 6.0. So we'll have to see. uh, Another thing is that the text chat has been fixed. There was an issue with it where like people were able to send like whisper to other people within the trials, and they were getting booted out of the game, so then they were losing. They fixed the issue. That's why you might not see it. Um, Other thing is, if you haven't claimed the in-game rewards, you gotta do it so, because at reset you're gonna lose everything. So do that. We got some nice movie of the week. I'm not gonna play this one, but if you want to have a look, the guy is playing violin guitar with the Grasshoppers music. Very good, awesome to see. This guy is basically showing why he's using shoot to loot, because he has this heavy brick dropping and he shoot it at the same time to collect it. That's a good way. That's the only way I could see to use it, right? We got some nice art, some fusion rifle there. Telesto, the favorite one, the broken one. And this is the armor for Garden of Salvation. Very nice drawing. Happy to see that. Sorry, I went very quick because I want to talk about other stuff. So we're done with the TWAB, but lately I've been reading a lot of leak about what's coming up for Destiny, and I'm quite interested. There's probably going to be a new map. There's like mention about the fire-based Delphin, which or Delphi. It's the map on from Destiny 1 on Mars. It's like the Cabal base basically. So am I going to see that? That was like part of the leak on Destiny 2 leaks. And the other place was the Cathedral of Dust on the Dreadnought. So that's kind of would make sense, because if we get in King's Fall, we're probably going to have a portion of the Dreadnought. So I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to see. The other thing I've noticed is the new subclass. So what I'm going to try to do is share this video. There we go. It looks like very yeah, anyway, if you look in the bottom here, you see it's all green, so it looks like it's a new subclass. It's all green. Everybody was thinking it's a poison subclass or something like that. This is like a video that Bungie did for what's called it. It was like a demo of like how they did the animation and stuff like that. And for some reason, this guy had this subclass. You can see he's using Titan, and he has 3 melee. Has like this, and using that grenade, similar to the solar grenade, and this crest, which could be the new super. Has another picture of like another one where like it's a round circle with the line going through the 2 line, which it can be found also in the Eyes of Rulk. So quite interesting. I don't know where people are getting that, but it's just crazy. All the rumor. There's a lot of talk about what it could be. I'm quite interested about that, and we'll have to see. But overall, I think I'm gonna be excited for Lightfall. Can't wait to see what happens. I'm hoping next season is gonna be about Rasputin, because we haven't seen him at all. Hopefully, we're gonna see him changing to what you call it, changing to an exo, because like that was like some of the mention. Not Ada, Anna Bray was going to put Rasputin into an engram and probably going to transfer him into an exoskeleton, so then he can be alive. And now maybe he's going to be a new person, part of the Vanguard. Who knows? Maybe we're gonna find out more. Maybe we're gonna discover the new, not the new, but like one of those area. There's been talk about in the lore about this area that Rasputin was keeping a secret for like if the end of the world was happening. But like there's like a lot of lore regarding to it, and I can't wait to see it. Maybe we're gonna see a Siva coming back, same as Destiny 1. Who knows, right? Yeah, so I'm quite excited about it. I can't wait to see what's coming up on Destiny 2. But that's pretty much it.
Awesome, man. That
Yeah.
was a ridiculously awesome breakdown. I
Yeah.
can't wait for this new subclass, poison subclass. Yes.
Yeah.
Bliss, way to go. First of all, I just want to say this has been an amazing turnout for today. Stadia 1000. Thank you for all the support, everybody in chat. Just to recap, enter hashtag Stadia1000. Only do it once. I have been grabbing everybody's names. And we're going to do a giveaway at the stream, and somebody's going to get a Stadia game. Also, at the same time, if you could help grow our little channel, throw a like and subscribe. Just already, man, our channel's grown past our 150 mark, which is just amazing. Smashed it. We're at like 165 right now. So much love through the community. Thank you guys so much. Let's hop into some Stadia news.
Awesome.
All right.
Sweet.
So, what does everybody want to talk about these days? It's that brand new Stadia feature. Sorry, had to go up and around to grab that one. We have a new party streaming feature. This is pretty awesome for people using it to stream to YouTube. I know that Lo-Fi does a lot of game streaming directly off of Stadia. This is a massive, big improvement. Allows you to access games, stream directly from Stadia. Basically, if anyone's familiar with Discord, we now have that streaming feature in Stadia.
Yeah, you just stream it within like your party chat, which is great, you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I mean that's a lot of fun for just making that Stadia party chat that much more better, right?
yeah,
I mean
exactly.
that's where we hung out and became friends. So
Exactly.
that party chat is the place to be. And adding this, I mean, we would have just streamed to each other all the time. Yeah, so log in, check it out. My only grief with it is I wish it rolled out to every single version of the platform. Right now, you can only access it on the browser. But you know they'll roll around. They'll come out with it. But
you know what it makes me think? It's make me think of a bypass from Stream Connect. You know, Stream Connect is only available to specific games, and this basically you're just bypassing it. If you're playing with someone and like oh here, see my screen, see what I see, basically, right? Is that work like that then?
Well, I believe it's just game focused because when you switch to a different game, it gives you this gray screen with a little grayscale Stadia logo. There's a great demo on Lo-Fi's channel. He went through it all. It was great. I got to see exactly how it works. So definitely recommend checking that out. Also, I see an awesome question in there, and I want you to get it ready. And anybody in the chat listening, here's a fun game. How many hours do you think Nads has in Destiny 2? People in the chat, come on, just give a little guess. Nads, get it ready. We'll drop it. We'll drop it later. We'll see who gets closest to the thing. So,
to the right amount. Oh my god. I think I showed it during one of the show recently. Oh my god.
2,400 hours. Okay. Yeah, keep your guesses rolling in, and we'll have a little fun with that. So awesome. This feature is just like showing that Stadia is growing. A lot more stuff to be coming. You know, kind of now it makes you explore what other features do we see other places that are coming to Stadia, because in my mind I never saw this streaming feature coming to Stadia. Like that was a little bit of a surprise to me. So now I'm like, what other Google things are they going to start bringing into this? So a lot of fun here, a lot of great stuff, a lot of good times are going to be had.
That's awesome.
I say all the guesses. No, well, okay, get it ready, and we'll do a big reveal.
All right, sounds good. I think
I like already exists guesses.
Already exists, yeah. Like holy jeez, life there,
right? Google is testing the launching from cloud directly from the search results. I remember when you heard about this, you like sent me the message right away. You're like, "Oh, this is so cool."
I know. It's just still not functional in Canada. I think
I know.
The States.
I know. Yeah. I looked it up first thing when you sent that. I'm like, "What? We don't have it."
Yeah, it's still populating as normal, showing like the game, the Wikipedia, and just like saying like where it come from and stuff like that. Like some sort of See, like
Yeah.
it works for you.
No. This is a clip.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god, yeah.
No, you see, this is in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just search it in, boom. I mean, that is going to be like right there. That's going to be a game changer because it's click to play.
Yeah.
How can you compete with that?
I know it can be so great, and the fact though, if you try to do that with Luna, xCloud, it goes to the screen of like the screen of the API or the UI, and then you have to click play. Where for Stadia, it just goes directly, which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, can't wait till it comes out to Canada. I think it's just I'm glad it's in America right now. I think when these day and date games like Saints Row start to drop, a lot of people are just going to be searching it up, click to play. What? Like, even especially if they have like a trial for it and it's a click
Yeah,
to play trial from the Google search. I mean, wow.
that is great.
And then people are like, how is this happen? I didn't even have a console. This is my phone. What is this?
Can you imagine? I think it's gonna attract more people to find out about Stadia, right? So, it's gonna be a great feature. I'm quite excited about it. I can't wait to see it drop in Canada. I'm happy it's in the States too. Amazing. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good move for Stadia, definitely.
And next up, we have a big game coming out, and oh my gosh! So, they dropped a trailer. This is going to be a day and date for me. I'm definitely going to be on the channel streaming this up. Going to be having a lot of fun here. Let's just watch the trailer and see what we think. Is it playing well there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's called Self-Made. So you're building up your own gang. You're really taking it to the roots of, I guess, the very first Saints Row, where you had to start at the bottom. I mean, all the other Saints Row have really gone up and above. So it's really going to take down to really GTA experience in my mind. And I'm sure they'll go out of control crazy. There'll be some Genshi challenges and fun. So I can't explain. Oh, huge explosions. I've already made my boss on Boss Factory. So
Oh, there we go. Did
yeah.
you buy the game already?
No, so
Stadia?
I've been asking for the pre-order almost every single day, but yet to have that drop. But no, I'll get it if it drops day one, and nothing says it shouldn't, and I'll pick up the pre-order once it does.
Nice.
A lot of great stuff here, and I can't wait to stream it and just have a lot of fun with it for sure.
I think it's gonna be a great game to come out at the same time, day and date on everything. So yeah, I think that's gonna be one game I'll be watching for. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I know you're already into it, but like I haven't got into it like in Saint Row. I used to play GTA, and it was a fun game. I think Saint Row always tried to look different from GTA, even though it's a similar type of game. But yeah, great to see that.
Yeah, and I mean, this map looks huge. All the different character types. I mean, I'm sure the customization. Like, what is happening here? All the different ad types. Oh my god! Like,
oh my
what?
god, he has Gatling gun in his arm. Oh my god,
that just looks ridiculously cool. There's a lot of awesome things to say here.
Those futuristic armor make me think of Fallout. It's just weird, but yeah, that's cool. It's like you can be futuristic or a cowboy or it's so funny. Oh my god.
I mean, it has like a cyberpunk feel in
Yeah.
certain areas. Oh my gosh, he was just showing he was getting shot with a ketchup bottle. I mean, I can't wait. The hype is awesome. There's nothing better I can say about a day and date coming to Stadia, because that's the best place for me to play it. No downloads, no storage requirements. I can play on any screen, 4K. My computer's not going to hate me for it. So
Exactly. Uh,
yeah.
it's so great to play on Stadia. I keep like telling people about it, and some people still like don't know anything about it. It's just like, how come you don't know? It's cloud gaming. Oh, I tried cloud gaming on xCloud and it's terrible. I'm like, yeah, we haven't tried Stadia yet, right? So, and I found like Stadia has like, I think has set as ground that like it's like working perfectly. So I'm happy to see that. Like that game's gonna run so perfectly on Stadia. That's gonna be good.
And another big thing that I like to follow the Saints Row Twitter account and figure out like what's going on there. They announced how big the game was going to be, 60 gigs or something like that. And
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, I got to delete a couple games. I got to do this, this, and that." But not anybody on Stadia. Like it's
Yeah.
just a click away. Like no storage requirements.
And you know the advantage is that you're gonna be able to play before people on Xbox or the console PC gonna be able to play because you have to download it first. I know they had those pre-download like before, but it's never enough to play the game. Where on Stadia, just like click and play, right?
There's always a day one update, day one patch or something they're pushing through. So,
Yeah, exactly.
and you know what? I recently started to try to play a game on PC and I just had so much difficulty. And I was like, wow, I miss the ease that Stadia provides when it comes to connecting a controller to the smoothness of a game to my PC just overrunning a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I like when my computer is very quiet. I don't know.
Yeah, the fan goes like super loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, sometimes you just want to click and like play the game and then like Steam open and it's like, oh, I need to do an update. Like, damn, now I have to wait for that.
All right, Nads, let's get the reveal out. How many
Oh yeah,
hours?
yes,
You have
yes.
it ready?
Yeah, I have it ready. Let's see.
See. I'm getting at the guesses. I want to see who's the closest. Character played 4,270 hours.
Yeah, I used
Oh
to say
my
2 years in age, but like I guess I turned to 0. And I
All right.
think on the
Price is
chat I
Right
saw
rule.
someone saying for 4,000. So
Oh, G
uh
Nico 559. Price is Right rules.
G Nico and then I
And
think
Rock
Rogue.
Show. Yeah.
Uh,
So thank you for playing. You guys were the closest. Already exists. Yeah, you were off by a little bit, but I'm sure it'll get to that someday.
it is crazy how much I play that game. But it's pretty good though. Good
Yeah,
game.
it would have to be.
I think
All
it's
right.
one of the game I've played so much in so many years, but yeah. That's all.
Yeah. We got a game announced for Google Stadia. Everybody get hyped for some soccer story. So this is interesting. They call it an RPG soccer type game. I'm almost extremely interested to see
I'm
what's about
interested.
to see what happens here, because obviously this is not going to be like a FIFA situation. I guessed 4,269. No way Jack guessed that much. If I scroll up to see that, okay. I guess 3,000. Jack, you guessed 3,000 hours.
No, he guessed he mentioned 4,000 because that's how much he played.
Did he say that exact amount? No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy guess.
Soccer stories. I wonder if you have to kill like other people with the soccer ball. Is that what it is?
I guess maybe you have like bad guys you have to take down. It's an RPG, right? I mean, I apologize for not knowing all too much about it. Let me see what they have to say. It's published by No More Robots, and we don't have a firm release date, but it is slated for 2022. So get ready to play this year. I like that 8-bit design though. It always pulls me in, and I don't see a lot of retro style games on Stadia. There is that Cosmic Heroine, and I did have a lot of fun. And that Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I know you like that game.
Yeah, that was a good game. I was hoping they would come up with a new one but you haven't. But like Cthulhu was freaking fun to play. I'm an old style RPG. I know, like, listening to uh, Shade of Purple the other day with Jack. He was mentioning Chrono Trigger. Oh my god, that game, I play so much of it, and same with Chrono Cross. But yeah, that's my style RPG, and it's so funny to see like more little game like that, so random, like that soccer game. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll probably gonna play that.
Nice. So quickly, what you can expect from the soccer game, the soccer RPG, play a single-player story full of quirky characters, quests, rogue reps, and wacky soccer-adjacent sports. Build your soccer career and do battle against the Firecrest soccer teams, like literal shark toddlers, old age prisoners, and ninjas. Save soccer and restore peace and harmony to the world. Grab a friend and play 4-player local multiplayer match mode with a full roster of teams and animal captains. So, get
That's
ready for
awesome.
all of that fun stuff coming up in Soccer Story. All right. And lastly, in my last minute I believe, I'm going to quickly drop through the APK teardown. We got a possible country expansion thanks to Stadia Dosage here. Turkey appears to be the next place on the map. So we
That's
saw in
awesome.
that APK breakdown that there was, I believe, some translations. I may get this wrong. But yeah, I mean, massive gaming population. So, I mean, did you know that Turkey had 84 million? Like, I'm sure you did, but you know the world better than
People?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know there were that much. Just because they're part of Europe, there might be like, that's why a lot of population move around. But yeah, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always surprised because I compare the world to like Canadian population, and when I see
Now
84 million, I'm like,
we
oh my
we
god.
we don't have anybody in Canada because everybody's down south and like close to the border with the states and close to the water. If you go up north, it's just forest.
But great news, I welcome more country expansions. We got Mexico coming up, and
That's awesome. I love
yeah,
that.
now we got Turkey in the APK, so all the best news coming through. And this comes on the heels of Google Cloud also announcing it is spreading to more areas of the Asia Pacific region, including New Zealand, Malaysia, and Thailand. So, wow, we're getting massive expansions. Look forward to it, and we'll be along for the ride. And any more
Awesome.
Stadians want to come check us out for sure. All right, so I popped over a little bit on my time there, I think, but we're still good. We're still good.
Good.
So what do you got on your clip of the week? I
Oh
believe that's
yeah.
what we're doing next. Do you have one? Because I have mine ready to go.
Yeah, go for it. Just
All
gonna
right,
find one.
everybody, I want to warn you before I play this clip of the week. I get major excited. It's like major excited.
There's a lot of
So-
yelling.
There's a lot of yelling, but it's beyond awesome. So some pretext. This is the hardest boss any game designer has ever made, hands down. I'm making that statement right now. But if you have a harder boss, please let me know what it is. Here it is.
Use malcontent if you get a chance. Yes, hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him.
Oh!
Dude, you're a god. You're a god.
Yes! Oh my god, it happened! Oh my god! What? I am a god. I am a god.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. You can hear Bliss in the background. So hit it, hit it.
That's pure. That's a coach and his student just doing it right. Oh my god, the pure excitement I had when I finally crushed him. By the way, at that point, I had no revives. I had no heals left. I had no pellets, nothing. It was just pure sword. Oh, I came out with the win. Oh, last night was epic streaming all of that. Had a lot of fun.
That's awesome. That is so funny. Oh my god. That's a great game to play, and like the achievement at the end, it's like, yes, you see popping up on the top there, you killed it.
Pure pure enjoy. I was saying no for some reason. I don't even know why I was saying no. I was just in
No
pure.
way.
I was in shock that actually happened.
That is funny. Oh my god. All right, let me show you my clip. I
All
got
right,
like a
what
2 clip
time?
type of thing. So this one, I just love it because you go and pet the dog, and I'm like, oh, this
Aw.
is awesome. I like petting the dog there. It's like, oh, hello, buddy. And look, and the dog like it. It's
Aw.
like, make me think of Link when I pet him. That's like the
Yeah.
first video. That is just funny though. Um,
Oh.
the other one I had was this one. Let's see here. So I was playing some Destiny as usual, and then yeah, just playing survival. I think it was like a freelancer, but I had a super, just the last game. We were going on overtime. I was like, I'll pop it and kill this guy, and then I was trying to chase the next guy, but I wanted to capture though, and I was like, I was thinking buddies should stay and capture while I chase the other guy. No, he tried to go kill him and he killed himself. So I just like keep hammering and eventually die. I always like this, like when you like end up being so tight, because it's like 3-2 and they start teabagging. It's like it's always like, why are you teabagging? Like, don't do that. It's just like, I feel like it's so mean to do that to someone. But anyway,
Yeah.
fun game.
I'm Canadian.
Yeah, un-Canadian. Yeah. I remember every time I play with Bliss, he's like, "Oh, teabag me. I just want to see it." And like, why are you asking for it? Don't ask for it if you can't get this. But yeah, love this game. I play survival from time to time just to like try to get that damn catalyst. But yeah, Lo-Fi, you got a
A
teabag.
teabag. All right, since you showed 2 and we got a little bit of time on the back end,
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna show my Stadia clip.
Oh, that was like versus
The final boss.
yeah. That's a hard one.
You can just see.
You gotta heal up. Oh my god. It doesn't stop attacking. It
Oh.
doesn't give you much leeway. Oh my god. You just finish it like this.
Oh, yeah.
But like, is he going in the second phase or something like that?
Oh
after
yeah,
that?
you know that. And his second phase has 3 health bars.
Oh my god.
3 health bars.
And you have used all your stuff basically just to go through the first part, and then like you're
Oh
like,
my
oh my god.
And okay, so the first health bar, regular. All right, he's got a sword. He's a little slow. Second, he's got a long spear, short sword. He's hitting you with it all. Third phase, he's got lightning powers in the
Oh,
mix,
for
too.
sure.
And
It's got
wind
magic.
powers. You're like, whoa! And this whole time you haven't survived because you've gotten to beat him 3 other times. Oh my gosh, it's a challenge, but I'll get it. I'll get it. Anyways, that's our show. We do have the giveaway to get to. So,
Yes. So if you haven't done it yet, just make sure you add the hashtag Stadia1000.
Hashtag
this other speak now.
Stadia1000. Everybody, this is a massive, massive chat. I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is our show, our little Canadian podcast. We run it every Sunday, as well as Stadia streams at the same time. Yeah, and we're going to be running Destiny community games every Tuesday. We're going to be throwing it to the community, as well as just having fun, because we love to play Destiny, and I need to get back into it. So this will help me get back into it, to be honest.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think we got everybody in the chat ready to go. My apologies if I miss you. Chris Torres, I think you were a new entry. I think you just slid in here. Let me double check that. So everybody's hashtag Stadia1000 at the same time. While I do this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And pasting. So we're about to do the draw. I'm going to share the screen of the wheel.
Yeah.
Of awesomeness. All
All
right, everybody, you have 10 seconds if you're a new person. Okay, I'm shortening that to 5 seconds. Don't forget, after this, the Stadia 1000 party continues over at Cloud Gaming Dad's channel. I pinned his link in the chat. Check him out. And yeah, give him the... Oh, Pecan Fusion. I think you... Okay, he's the last... Or they're the last one. I got to double check in case you're in or not.
I want to say while you're doing that,
Yeah.
thanks, like shout out to Stadia Dosage for supporting this and like giving like that the free gift there. That's almost that's awesome. We have a giveaway now. Thanks for Jack Dislip. I gotta say, I got difficulty saying his
J-Slip.
name. And then M2K, awesome. Thank you for supporting the community. This community is so great, and I like to see that and more of this. Just have a look. Go on Stadia Dosage and have a look at like the Stadia 1000 for all like the video we're having in the next 24 hours. A lot of great creator content that people are putting out. It's gonna be either like show like hours or like games where you can play with the streamer. So pretty amazing. Happy to see that. All right.
All right.
All good.
Wait. Windstar, do you want to get in on this? Have you entered? You got to hashtag Stadia1000. I don't think you entered. You get a free Stadia title unless you have all the Stadia titles. All right, I'm giving you 2 seconds. All right. Sorry, Windstar. All right. We're about to roll this wheel. 3. Oh, okay, I'm putting you in. See, I called you out there. I knew you wanted to get in this.
At the last minute. All right.
He's the last one. All right. I think we got everybody in.
All right. Who's our winner? Oh, so closely, Christopher
Torres. Oh,
awesome.
awesome.
Congratulations to Christopher Torres.
Oh, way to go, dude.
Are you on the chat there? Just say A or thank you or anything.
Chris Torres, are you there? You got to say what's up. Chris Torres. You got to be in the chat. Give me some sort of lifeline. Chris Torres. Okay, we're going to give him the closing. Oh, yeah, there he is. Nicely done.
Awesome.
All right, Chris. Hit me up on at Chat Stadia on Twitter, and we will redirect you to get your prize. This is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. And let me hit up our closing notes. So let's stop the sharing. I want to thank you and everybody for tuning in. I mean, this is a massive audience, so thank you, everybody. We're back next week at the same time to deliver more awesome cloud news and Destiny 2 updates. And don't forget to miss our new show coming up Tuesdays, 9 p.m. EST. We're going to be rocking Destiny 2 on Stadia. And you, the community, if you want to hop in, feel free. We're going to be playing it up. If you miss the Canadian Stadians and you want more, add us on Stadia. I'm Rudiggz, and this is my co-host, Nads, 614. Yes. Look forward to seeing you in the cloud. For some extra support and love to the channel, be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel for everybody underneath here. We're at Chat Stadia on both Twitter and YouTube, and we're posting game streams and the latest on Stadia titles and just having fun in the world of social media at the same time. Of course, this show would not be made possible without my awesome co-host, leveling up the podcast as always. Give it up for Sebastian. As Primo says, we're all looking for our Nads, and luckily I found mine. So thank you for being here and an awesome co-host.
I freaking love it, being here and chatting with you, and that's what it's part of Chat Stadia, right? And I would like to say for Christopher Torres, if you can send us a quick message on Twitter and let us know which Christopher Torres you are, and we're gonna go from there.
Yeah, awesome. News sources. Thank you so much, Stadia Source, Stadia Dosage, and the event organizers of hashtag Stadia1000. Thanks so much for making this stream possible and making it so awesome. Up next, we have Cloud Gaming Dad. Be sure to check out the pin above. Going to be awesome. We got there's a whole lineup of just awesome content creators out there making high quality, awesome Stadia stuff, and just a bunch of people who love Stadia and doing this. So look forward to all the content today. It's going to be fantastic, and be sure to tune in and check everything out. It's going to be great. Stadia Dosage has got a great lineup. Be sure to check out that website if you're not sure who's streaming where. And yeah. Anything to add before we close up the show?
No, I'm just gonna add the link there into our. I think it's within our description, but just I added the link onto the chat. So click on the link and you can see all the schedule from the Stadia 1000. So
all right,
awesome.
and I'm gonna do something a little unorthodox since we have a little bit more time. I'm gonna play our intro because it's so awesome, and everybody's got to check out that song. So this is Chat Stadia, and we're out of here. So cloud out.
Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep them flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing?